The lake wakes slowly in the early light of morning. A soft, pale glow spreads across the smooth surface of the water, still and reflective like a perfect mirror. In the distance, the jet d'eau stands tall and silent, not yet sending its famous plume into the air, waiting for the city to fully stir. The Alps, their peaks dusted with a hint of white even in this autumn season, sit like ancient sleeping guardians on the far edge of the horizon. The air is cool and carries a clean scent of water and stone, a freshness that promises a day of quiet clarity. This is the moment before the world begins its rush, a sacred pause. The city itself seems to breathe in this profound calm. It is a place that holds a quiet, understated power, a strength that does not need to announce itself with noise. Geneva is fundamentally a city of water. The great lake, Lac Léman, is not just a feature. It is the central character in the city's story. Its wide, deep presence shapes the landscape and the mood. Graceful white sailboats move like small, silent songs across the surface, their sails catching the gentle breeze. Close-ups of sails and hulls on calm water. The light on the water is in constant flux, changing with every passing cloud and the slow arc of the sun. The water turns the city into a living painting. Colors shift from the pale, gentle pastels of morning to the warm golden hues of late afternoon. From the water's edge, old stone streets lead upward into the Vieille Ville, the old town. Cobbled lanes twist between tall, narrow houses. Facades in muted ochre, facades in muted rose, facades in muted grey. Brightly painted wooden shutters, neatly planted flower boxes. The distant melodic ringing of St. Pierre Cathedral bells travels like a thread through the streets. The past feels palpably close, woven into daily life. Life in the old town unfolds at a human pace. Deep within the city, often hidden away above the bustling streets, another kind of magic takes place. Here, watchmakers practice their meticulous craft, a tradition that is central to Geneva's identity. They work in concentrated silence, bent over workbenches with tiny, specialized tools. Their hands are remarkably steady, movements precise and economical. They assemble the hundreds of minuscule components that make up a mechanical timepiece. Each watch is more than an instrument for telling time. It is a small, intricate poem of engineering and artistry. This long history of skill and care is a defining feature of the city's soul. The craft embodies a profound love of detail, an appreciation for things made slowly and made to last. It is a quiet pursuit requiring immense focus and a deep respect for the materials. This ethos extends beyond the workshops and permeates the culture of the city itself. In the thoughtful design of a public park, the careful presentation of a pastry, and the polite, measured way people interact. The sound associated with this craft is the soft, rhythmic tick of a finished clock, a sound that seems to emanate from the very heart of Geneva. It is a small, steady heartbeat, a constant and reassuring reminder of the passage of time, measured and controlled. Food in Geneva is an experience that brings people together, a ritual of warmth and comfort that nourishes both body and soul. The city's chocolate shops are like little jewel boxes, glowing with a warm, inviting light. Inside, the air is thick with the rich, deep aroma of cocoa. The chocolates themselves are works of art, meticulously crafted and elegantly displayed. To taste one is to experience a moment of pure bliss, a smooth, complex flavor that melts slowly on the tongue. This is not a rushed snack, but a small, deliberate pleasure, a moment of indulgence meant to be savored. Another kind of comfort is found in the tradition of fondue, a communal meal that embodies the spirit of Swiss conviviality. Friends, families, they share stories and laughter as they dip pieces of crusty bread into the warm, gooey mixture. It is a simple, rustic pleasure, one that fosters connection and a sense of belonging. The smell of baking bread often drifts from the doorways of small neighborhood bakeries or boulangeries. Here the bread is simple, honest and made with care. The crust is golden and crisp, the inside soft and airy. The act of buying a fresh loaf in the morning is a small but significant part of the daily rhythm for many Genevans. While its heart may be Swiss, Geneva's spirit is profoundly international. Many flags from nations around the waterfront, Palais des Nations flags, a vibrant, constant reminder of the city's global role. This is a place where people from countless lands and cultures meet to talk, to negotiate, to collaborate. The city serves as a neutral ground, calm and stable, for discussions about peace, about human rights, and about global welfare. The imposing, elegant United Nations building, the Red Cross building, architecture that reflects purpose and gravitas. The city hosts meetings that shape the future. Inside conference halls, quiet, earnest conversations on international law, on public health, on humanitarian aid. Delegates come to listen, to seek common ground, to find solutions to pressing problems. The serene lake, the surrounding mountains, the calm, orderly city, encouraging clear thinking and respectful dialogue. This international dimension spills into the streets, into the parks, into the cafes. You can hear a multitude of languages, a gentle hum of global voices. Geneva's work for peace and cooperation is quiet and persistent, deeply ingrained. A legacy from the founding of the Red Cross and the League of Nations. The city opens its doors, listens patiently, and serves as a bridge. Beyond the grand stages of international diplomacy and the meticulous work of its artisans, Geneva thrives on the small, gentle moments of everyday life. A walk along the lakeside at noon reveals the city's relaxed and human side. Swans glide gracefully near the shore, their white feathers bright against the blue water. A family sits on a bench by the lake, feeding swans. Friends sit together on a bench, talking. Others simply sit, enjoying the view in companionable silence. Small children laugh as they toss breadcrumbs to the eager birds. The vast surface of the lake reflects the sky like a perfect mirror. In the quieter residential streets, life moves with an even softer rhythm. A single, elegant street lamp casts a warm glow on cobblestones. A shopkeeper in a small boutique carefully folds a silk scarf. An old man sits on a park bench, absorbed in his newspaper. There is a sense of small-scale care and attention in these scenes. People greet each other with a soft bonjour or salute. This outward stillness belies a deep intellectual and creative current. Thinkers in quiet corners, writers working in cafes, artists in small studios. The lake, with its ever-changing moods, becomes a mirror for ideas and a canvas for the imagination. As the day draws to a close, the light begins to change, performing its final, beautiful act. The harsh brightness of midday softens, long shadows stretch across parks and squares. The Alps catch the fading sun, peaks blushing with rose, peaks glowing gold, then receding into evening haze. The city holds its breath, pausing to witness the quiet spectacle. One by one, windows light up. Warm yellow squares fall onto dark streets. Life slows as people turn inward toward home and rest. The lake, once a bright mirror, becomes a dark, contemplative pool. Street lamps glow along the promenade, reflections trembling like soft, fallen stars. The jet d'eau is illuminated at sunset, its plume a silver column against twilight. Sailboats drift back to their moorings, journeys complete. The city breathes a collective sigh, settling into peaceful repose. Geneva's balance feels most palpable. It holds history and tradition while remaining open to fresh winds of new ideas and global voices. Geneva is a city of reflection, showing what calm can achieve and how beauty, paired with care, shapes a thoughtful way of life.